We're Angelo and Ylsa. After the government forced our theater in Western New York to close, and with no clear view of when we'd be able to fully reopen, we moved our family into a 15-year-old shuttle bus and made it our tiny off-grid home on wheels. If you want to join us on our adventures, hop aboard by subscribing and clicking the bell so you don't miss a thing.
We tried parking at the Walmart in Pagosa Springs here in southern Colorado, and they had signs everywhere that said no overnight parking. So this is where we wound up. A gas station. Very nice gas station though. And check out our view. Really nice here. Nicely's Customs. And Best Rate Auto.
I think the thing to do,
Let me see it.
see all that sediment and rust?
So is that pulling into the fuel lines?
No.
Okay.
No, the filter filters it out, but
Okay.
I would recommend, with seeing all this, probably about every 10,000 miles, change the filter out, like every other oil change.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
That sounds good. That's what we planned to do anyway. We thought it had been done and didn't do it.
Yeah, it's been a while, it looks like.
Okay.
So hopefully that's it.
I hope so too.
We're actually having a hard time finding the correct filter. Okay. He's going to try to find the right one right now.
Okay.
So, but we got the top one done. We were able to get that messed up lid off. So
Were the filters like clogged at all from?
they look dirty, yes.
Okay.
Definitely.
I was wondering if. Oh, sorry.
Come on back.
Wondering if maybe because it.
Hopefully this is good news.
Up in the north,
Hopefully.
it gets gelled.
They're still talking.
Messed up the filters at all too. No, should be all right.
Cool. Yep. Come on back, man.
Oh, I left my car out. Okay, so here we are, leaving the mechanics. The engine sounds great. Look at that cute little bug with the roof rack on the top. They install custom things here, like roof racks and things. But it's called Best Rate Auto, and then Nicely's Customs. It was a nice little spot to spend the afternoon. The kids hung out in this little yard over here, making daisy chains, actually dandelion chains, but they basically weeded this whole yard of dandelions. So we're out for a test drive now to see if it worked. The bus is new, it feels different. Should we go to the speedy place and get an oil change too, or say hold off on that?
I don't know. So these guys at Best Rate Auto, I had that feeling as soon as I walked in the door and I talked to the guy. He had this like paternal aura, I guess.
Oh, I felt it big time. As soon as I saw him.
Yep. I mean, he looks, if you just saw him from across the road or whatever else, he looks like this big, long beard, kind of ZZ Top biker dude.
But Wait, how do I get back to the 160?
But as soon as you hear his voice and you look closely, like at his face, you see his gentle eyes. I could just tell. I'm like, this guy, he's gonna take care of us. And that was kind of the feeling that he gave me right away, is like, listen, I'm not gonna let you guys be stranded out here in the middle of Colorado.
I had a good feeling about him, about the whole place. Just nice guys. Didn't seem to be dishonest, overcharging us, taking advantage.
Another cool thing is he said, I want you to test drive it. Try doing this. He told us where to find some hills that we can really test it, put it to the test.
Yeah.
And he said, and then let me know how it goes. Whereas the other guys, they test drove it themselves, and I have no idea what they did.
Right, and they don't know the vehicle.
Right.
And you know what? I actually don't appreciate when mechanics take it for a test. I know sometimes they need to for certain things, to hear things, but taking it for a test drive and they're like, yeah, we drove it hard, got it to 70 miles an hour. It's like, you know, you might have just put it over the edge to making one of our bolts break or leading to further disrepair of our gaskets or something.
Yeah.
Like, I drive it gentle, and the one time someone revs it up and heats it up, what if that's the time that breaks it?
Yeah.
I don't want you to break it.
And if they're gonna test drive it so they can hear things and whatnot, then they should bring the owner with.
That would probably make a lot of people nervous, the owners and the mechanics.
Yeah, but you know what? Like if I was a mechanic and someone's trying to describe a sound to me, and I'm like, well, I'm gonna need to hear it myself because I'm not really sure what you're talking about.
Yeah.
I would want you to be in the passenger seat, or I be in the passenger seat when you drive it, be like, listen, this is what I'm talking about. See, this is what I'm doing. This is, you know, and then I can get a real feel for it. It's like being a doctor and doing a physical on somebody when they're not there to tell you, oh, that hurts, that doesn't hurt.
Yeah.
So,
What is the speed limit here? This guy, why do people tailgate? You know what's funny? The guy behind me is missing their front bumper. Maybe that wouldn't have happened if they didn't tailgate people.
yeah. Look at I want to show them how pretty this is, what we're looking at. Yeah. I mean, it almost looks kind of like Vermont, or like what I think Vermont would look like, not that I know from my own. We are going down the big hill that we took last night to get here, and the engine started smelling like it was gonna combust into flames. Is that how you would say it? Combust into flames? Burst into flames. The engine started smelling like it was gonna burst into flames.
Or just combust.
Yeah, blow up. Explode. Anyway, we're gonna, once we get to the bottom of the hill, we're gonna drive back up and we're gonna see how she does. Wish us luck.
Yeah, I don't want to do this whole hill. Come on.
Yeah, we gotta.
Somebody's tires blew out there. I wonder if this one's
Won't be ours. We got nice. Anyway, comment below an emoji like this or like this for us.
Just
if we
wait
make
a
it up to
minute.
the top of the hill.
Okay. All right, but wait. Why would someone flick someone off for going too slow? Why is that a reason? Too slow for their taste. They
Because
don't know
you-
what's going on with me.
Because you flashed your brakes at them like, hey, back off. And they're
He
like,
was
screw you, I'm not
literally
gonna back
almost
off.
touching my bumper. And that is the signal for I'm slowing down. You need to stay away. I need to get off. But this cop is now attacking me. Probably because I stopped right here. Overheating. Tell that. $2 in here. Jeez. It's the moment
Okay.
of truth. All right, we are in drive. We're going up a hill.
Big hill.
Turbo is kicking in right now.
I can feel it. I can feel it getting pressure.
At 2,800 RPMs. Steadily accelerating. Just shifted gears. Turbo is kicking in.
You girls feel that? How fast we're going up a hill?
It's changing gears normally. It's not like chugging over to the next gear. Except now, the pedal's going down and I'm not getting a lot of extra power. So let's see what happens. I'm maintaining speed though. Like I'm not losing speed. I'm steadily accelerating. See what happens up here though, because now it's getting steeper. I don't really want to gun it because I smell it getting hot. Smell it?
I don't better than I do.
Alright, well, we're going 55. I don't know, this doesn't feel as steep as some of the other hills we're having trouble on. Maybe I'm not noticing because we're not losing power, though, either. I don't feel like we're struggling. We're accelerating.
That was a cool schoolie in the back porch. They cut out part of their back of the bus to make a...
I've seen a lot of people do that, actually.
Yeah, that's cool. Okay, we're still going up a hill. It's a rock coming off the tread.
And we are holding at 55 at 2,000 RPMs.
Okay. I can still feel that pressure, like on my back, like I'm being pushed back into my seat. Like that's what I miss feeling going up.
I don't want to give it too much gas.
Okay. Do what you want to do.
Quite as powerful as usual, but we're also going up a pretty big hill.
Can you remember the last time you went up a hill and had power?
Yeah, when we were driving in the dark in Scion. After we did laundry. That night.
Oh yeah, that night.
Okay.
Was it as powerful? Was it more powerful than this?
Yes, more powerful than this.
Okay.
I mean, I don't know. I'd say it's improved, but I think time will tell, like, as we get going. There could be something with the fuel, and it's like it almost gets flooded feeling, kind of. Alright, I think that's the end of the hill, but this is the direction we're going.
I want to show you guys our view right now, too, though.
This is fantastic.
I mean, look at that. We are nestled in the foothills of the Colorado Rockies. It's just breathtaking. No wonder everything's so expensive here. You gotta pay for a view like that. Every direction you go, you look, we're surrounded by these mountains. It's amazing. I think these mountains are way cooler than the ones in California. Figuratively and literally. There's water too. I'm seeing water. Yeah, look at that. Look at that.
God, I want that view with the lake and the mountains. Darn it.
And the Wamlart, the only Wamlart we've ever found that says no overnight parking. And there's still the same RV parked there since last night.
I was so tired I wanted to die. I was hallucinating, and we pulled in and we were like, thank heavens there's a Wamlart. And then we parked right next to a sign that said no overnight parking. Oh my
This guy's
gosh,
been here for 2 nights.
Yeah. I wonder if he's having it.
But maybe but he also might be like an employee here or something, or a manager.
Maybe.
Thought we were okay.
Huh. I didn't really. I knew this was going to happen.
We were good on that first hill, that test hill.
And now we can only go 10 miles an hour up any kind of hill.
If you have any ideas of what could be wrong, leave it in the comments, because there's a good chance by the time this video gets uploaded in a couple months, we still will not have figured out what's wrong with our engine.
It's been about a month of mechanics and not being able to figure out what's going on.
We have, what, 2,000 miles to drive
Yes.
to get home?
Once we are out of this stretch here, 47 or so miles, maybe 100 miles. As long as we don't blow a gasket from overheating everything, we should be good, hopefully, to coast home
I hope so.
on flatter ground.
This bus is your spirit animal?
This bus is my spirit animal because it has an ailment that no one can figure out. And that's what happened to me. And what happened to me, after I was sick for like 18 months with this mysterious illness, it just went away one day and I was better than ever. So maybe that'll happen to the bus.
I hope so. That'd be great.
Maybe it'll just miraculously heal. No one can figure it out. We brought it to specialists. We brought it to various different mechanics. We've spent a whole bunch of money, and it still has the same problem with a bunch of new parts. Same thing. I tried so many things. I tried a bunch of medications. I went to a bunch of specialists, and nothing really worked until I woke up one day and was better. I don't get it. So that's why I said it's like my spirit animal. It's like the same thing. Like something's wrong with it. And everyone's like, no, it passes all the tests. Like on paper, it's perfect. It really
Yeah, and it's like I remember I used to tell you not to put makeup on when you go to the doctor's office because they say, "Well, you look good."
Yeah.
And it's kind of like this. Like this bus, like puts its makeup on for some reason, and every time we bring it to the doctor's office, like it seems fine. I don't get it. But we're letting it cool down, and we're enjoying this gorgeous view. Ylsa's taking some pictures. I might put some still frames here.
I was trying to get that mama cow feeding her baby, but I can't.
Yeah, there's
see it.
these cows in the foreground. And there's a mama cow and a baby cow that was feeding her baby. And then you've got these grassy rolling hills in the foreground as well, and then this big rocky hill, and then the snow-capped mountains in the distance. It's awesome.
It definitely smells very much like manure, though. I don't know that I want to eat dinner here.
Okay.
It's stinky. It's pretty, but it's real stinky. This last picture, I think, was pretty nice. You could see mama and baby walking together there.
Oh, that's nice, yeah.
Nice.
I was thinking of making shepherd's pie again. Leave in the comments if you want me to show you how I make shepherd's pie without any refrigerated food products.
It's very good.
So we just left Colorado. That's the sign that says welcome to Colorado. But we're in between Colorado and New Mexico. Can you see it? Welcome to New Mexico. We're in between the signs, so are we in no man's land?